Good afternoon. We're Accu-Stats, and what a contest we have in store for your viewing pleasure. I'm Grady Mathews in the booth with my longtime adversary and friend, the great Johnny Ervolino from New York City. And we have on the screen there, you can see Shannon DAULTON. He's won 3 Legends of One Pocket titles. He's one of the best young players in the world, and we'll talk a lot more about this talented young champion. And he faces Corey DEUEL. And Corey's a major 9-ball tournament winner. He lives in Columbus, Ohio, and I'll mention some of his great strengths, too. And while we're waiting for them to get ready to lag, I want to talk about Johnny Ervolino for a minute. They're doing a great magazine article about him, and he's undefeated. He plays later this afternoon. Johnny, why don't you tell us about that nice article? It's a fitting tribute, I understand, to your career.
Oh, it really was, and it also mentions Jack Brett, who you know is a longtime friend of mine and yours. And I really got a kick out of it because it told the story of friends in pool. I happened to, Jack Brett passed away, and I went down to where he was buried, and I literally stood there with his wife, Dottie, and I just couldn't hold back the tears. Just seeing his name on the plaque, because he was a great player and a real good friend of mine.
Well, he was a warrior, and he was good with words.
Oh, he sure was.
I know I learned a lot from him, and boy, there was never a dull moment when he was in.
Oh, no, he was a very lively guy. Anyway, the story was nice, and I really appreciate that George Phelps for writing it like that. It was nice to be
remembered. You
remembered.
remember what happened to the tournament we had here in '95? We had a nice straight pool tournament, and you and Boston Shorty and Cicero were leaning on the end of a table, and I told some friends of mine, I said, you better get a picture of that, and if you don't have a camera, go buy one, because that may not be available forever, and Cicero died a week later also.
Yeah, I know.
All right, anyway, this is 4 out of 7. We're in Portland, Maine. It is November the 4th in the year 2000, and we started with 45 of the best players in the world, and this is going to be a lot of fun.
Oh, this is going to be definitely a very exciting match. These are both aggressive players. I believe Corey won the leg.
You asked me about him, Johnny. I want to tell you something that you probably didn't know. He came to me 2 years ago, and he said, Grady, what do you think I need to do to go to the next level? And I said, well, you've been doing okay in tournaments, although he hadn't won a big one at the time. I said, you've had some nice gambling wins. What I want you to do is take $1,000, and the next time you're around Efren, hustle him to play $100 9-ball even. He did that. They played 8 hours. He ended up 5 games ahead of Efren, and he now practices rotation 100 a game with Efren, even, and holds his own.
And Efren raised a great rotation. Well, he's a great player altogether, buddy.
Well, I've gotten to where I enjoy watching the two of them play. That's just downright a lot of fun.
Oh.
Anyway, I think he's the best 9-ball player in the world. He has a powerhouse break and no weaknesses. I mentioned to you earlier, he's Jimmy Karras' protege. Of course, I would have to give Shannon the edge here in this one-pocket match, don't you think?
Oh, definitely. But not much. In fact, he might have lost the edge just by losing the break. This guy's got a break rotation.
Look, he's taking the, he pointed at his left-hand pocket. What is he doing here?
He's going to rotate him again. This is definitely
going to have a long afternoon like this. Well, I've seen some amazing things in the pool room, but this is a precedent for me.
It's something I've never seen.
What would you think if you were betting on this match? You'd try to look around, see if you could quickly off the bets.
I would probably real fast. If he's going to break like that, this match is not going to last too long.
Have you ever seen anything quite like that?
No.
You know what that's like? It's like breaking up like that playing straight pool.
Yeah.
Right? About the same thing.
It's just pretty close. You take away your edge, and you might not see the table again.
Can he hit the 15 thick enough to draw gently into the 4? Oh, he had to go into the other one. Well, he can make the 8 here, I believe.
No, he's not going to shoot the 8. He's going to bank the 3 into that 13 ball for sure. And probably draw the cue ball back to take away the banks from that 12 ball.
Or he could just stop it.
Well, if he stops it and he hits the 13 footer, he's going to leave an easy cross-corner bank. I think he'll bring it up to about the second diamond. Of course, with a miscue, he ain't doing nothing.
Well, this is a strange beginning. Now, he can, in fact, bank the 12 ball, but do you think he can keep the cue ball from going above the 3 as he banks the 12?
I don't believe the 12 ball goes. I think he's at the wrong
No, the
angle.
13 blocks at least part of the pocket.
Yeah. No,
Tell you what, he's pretty lucky that it only cost him 1 ball with that break.
That's fantastically lucky.
I'll tell you what, that's a nice shot.
Well, I don't think he's going to get too much the best out of that shot.
Well, Shannon may bank
Shannon's
the
going
5
to
ball.
bank this 5 and short.
He'll look around. He can draw this back. All right, I get maybe the 8. If the 8 goes between the 12 and 1, Johnny, he's in pretty good shape.
It does.
Well, I would be delighted just to be able to hit the 8 ball here.
Yeah, that would definitely be a plus.
So he could give it to him. I don't know that he has a good takeout on it.
I believe this Corey, once he plays one pocket a little more, he'll give up that break in rotation in one pocket.
Oh, it won't take him long to get rid of that.
Yeah.
Well, that was that old-time Jersey Red shot there where you double kiss it back towards your pocket. Now, what do you like here? He can't bank the 5. Can't do much with the 1 except knock it out of there.
I think I think he might. I kind of like disturbing that 4, 6, and 14 ball from there. That does more for you than this. This really don't do much.
This doesn't do anything. This goes off the bottom of the 12, or he could hit it into the 12, or whatever he wants to do. And
yeah.
A lot of ways he could play this.
I would have liked it better if he shot the 4 like into the 6 or the 14.
Just bring the cue ball back to the end rail?
Yeah, and just to get those balls out of that play. Right
well,
now,
I like it, your shot, because it gets 2 or 3 balls off your opponent's side of the table.
Yeah, and they all go, too.
Yes,
every one
they sure
of them
do.
go in
Every
his
one of them
pocket.
goes. Well, I like banking this into the 12 and putting the cue ball by the far left-hand corner and not going far enough to tempt Shannon to cut the 5 ball in. Just like this. Well, he may shoot this 5. This is a pretty easy shot for a guy with his ball pocketing ability. But if he does, the cue ball's got to go over there between the 2 and 6 or into the 2 ball. I don't know if he can get
the
position.
2 and 4.
He's going to... I can't tell if he's shooting the 4, it looks like. Yeah, okay.
I like that shot.
That's a very good shot. Now, he can move both these balls if he can, all he's got to do is knock the 8 and 3 out of there, but Shannon has this great. Can he do it? Maybe he can't do it.
I don't believe he can see the 8. I don't think he's got the luxury of that shot.
Well, what do you like if he doesn't have that?
I like just putting the cue ball on the bottom rail, just touching this 13. The other guy can't do nothing. That's a little...
Well, that's the style of game that he plays. He's going to take a few chances.
Oh, he sure did, because that 8 ball moves.
Now, he can shoot the 9 ball and put the cue ball back behind the 13, or he could shoot the 4 ball, but it doesn't go. I don't know. Maybe he can't hit the 9 and pass underneath.
I think he's going to bank the 8 ball into these balls down here and come down to the bottom rail.
Well, you like crossing the 13, not too hard, and maybe putting the cue ball up around the side pocket.
Well, to me, the way the way they're playing this right now, this is going to wind up being a long game, and when I look from the break like it was going to be a fast one, I think this is going to wind up a back game.
Well, maybe.
If he shoots the 12 or the 11, it's definitely going to be a back game.
Oh, I thought he could hit the 13. I don't guess he can.
You know, it's the first game, Grady, and the people are very tentative.
Well, that's
Oh,
the
he
shot
could
that
have
I
hit
like.
the 13.
Yeah, that's the shot that I like. It's not real aggressive, but you don't sell out or anything.
Yeah. I didn't know he had that luxury. From here, it didn't look like he had that luxury.
Now, again, Shannon's got a couple of options. He looked at playing the 9 off the 7.
Well, he can't do that, really, because he's got no way to control the cue ball. If he ever hits that the 1 and 13, he's in world of trouble. No, this is going to be, well, looks like the 2 ball turned up dead in a corner for him.
I don't know what he's looking at doing here. Hitting the 3 ball 2 rails into the 12 or trying to bank it 1 rail into the 12. If he can cut this, that's not a bad shot.
No,
I'd use a little right English and try to send the cue ball up by the left-hand side like that.
Gave it up again.
Well, that's a little hard luck that he passed 2 rails underneath those balls. I didn't think that was even physically possible. Now, how you like playing position here, John? Just
He'll
drawing
draw
it back?
back for the 9.
Okay. Uh-oh, he's going to go behind stuff. Or over.
Oh, that's horrible right
Now,
there.
this is one of my hardest shots. I hardly ever make this, so I don't shoot it. I look for something else.
Well, not only that, if you shoot it, there's no reward. You're not going to get nothing from it. There's sure no reward.
Well, he's got an easy shot, if I see it correctly, to lock him up on that 2 ball. That's one possibility.
I believe that's the shot he might play.
They're not keeping their balls in the trays either, so we know what the score is.
It's 2 balls to nothing, Shannon DAULTON.
Okay, we have it on the... Oh, I see. We have it on the monitor. Okay. Well, there's a few things he could do here. I thought he could hit the 4 on his left side and go to the rail and then back up on top of the 2 ball. Let's see if that's what he's looking at. A little bit of left English, easy, like that. That's a pretty nice shot. Now, Corey may cut this 8 ball. I believe this is cuttable. Maybe not.
Oh, it is.
Don't you think that'll go?
Yeah, he's definitely going to shoot at it. This kid's a shooter. If it's possible, he's going for it.
Well, plus the cue ball may go 2 rails into the 5 ball. I mean, he might, but I'd just go all out to make this ball. Like that.
Now, that's what I didn't like about leaving those balls up there.
Yeah, well, I meant to free it up.
No, I'm not talking about the last shot. I'm talking about earlier when he could have put that.
Right, well, those wouldn't have been there. Yeah,
they wouldn't have been there now.
Now, let's see. Johnny is exactly right. He mentioned that all 4 of those balls go. Now, for a great ball pocketer like Corey, he's in pretty good position here. He's going to play position on the 1 ball here. Well, that wasn't great. He might end up without a shot here. The cue ball comes off the 13. If it goes over around the area of the 9, he might not be able to make the 7 or the 11 or the 13.
Well, if he uses a good stroke, he'll wind up on the 9 ball.
See, if the 13 went, I might rather shoot that. I don't think it goes, though, does it?
He'll play the 1, draw it back, and come off that 13 and go behind the 9 ball. Oh, he had a better angle than it.
Right, I thought it was bad. Now, is he going to punch this back and hit the 7 or try to come back to play the 9 ball? Looks like it might be a little too much angle to follow it out of their 2 rails.
Well, it's possible he might play for bank after this, too.
That's what he's looking at. He needs 5.
Yeah, the score's 3 balls to 2 right now, Corey.
He's real good at this sort of shot. Well, I'm going to bank the 9 here if I can leave my opponent straight in on the 12 ball if I don't make it.
Yeah.
Because the 7 and 11 don't go in either pocket. Now, his other option is to go up there where he's looking, but now that's a little riskier. You know, I don't know how much angle he's got here, but if he's got enough, he could actually go up there and leave him straight in on the 12 if he doesn't make it, and have some kind of shot on the 5 ball if he does.
Yep. This is definitely a speed shot. You can't hit it too hard because you don't want that 9 to get away too far.
Right.
If you miss it, I think it's more that you have to control getting straight on the 12, like that. That's exactly the shot.
That's the right shot. And everything that we talked about came to pass. He would have had a shot on the 5 ball if he makes it. Actually, now Shannon cannot even shoot the ball, the 12 ball.
Oh, he's going to go off the 11 and put him behind a 9. That's what he's going to do. Oh, he got the 5.
Well, now he takes an easy kick at this 5 ball. Now, I try to not let him hit the 9 ball here. I want to hit it a little thicker. I'd be happy just to move it 3 or 4 inches and not let him see the 9 ball. Do you see a better way to play this?
Well, look at it. It's so hard to tell how much of that really you get. But I like your shot where he only moves it a couple of 3 inches. You could probably stop the bank from going in on a 9 ball. But that, you know, I noticed during this tournament, that's been happening a lot to people. You kiss that ball, and for some reason, the cue ball seems to be bouncing back.
Well, I think it's something else entirely, Johnny. The slates are rounded. And, you know, when you have gold crowns or any tables, really, with rounded slate ends, every time the cue ball comes close, it drops.
Yeah, it seems to...
Well, our ball count is 3-2, Corey DEUEL.
No, right now it's, yes, it's still 3-2.
Now, what do you like doing here? You like playing the 6 and then the 12 and maybe the 5 ball bank? That's one way to do it. Or it looks like he's, okay, that's what he's looking at. I'm sure not going to try to break these up right now or anything. I just want to go all out to make this 6 ball. Well, actually, that's a good shot. He could. I'm going to try to split the 2 balls there if I'm going to do it. Don't you like that way?
Well, to get a shot, you better hit the 1 first and then the 11 ball.
Right,
Otherwise,
right.
You're not getting a shot.
You don't want to hit this hard. Just like that way, you hit it a little low.
Now there goes the 9 ball.
Okay. 4-3, Shannon DAULTON in balls. And if I'm Corey, I'm happy that I haven't lost yet after a scratch with, you know, a lot of the balls down by the rack end of the table. I don't know what the right shot is here either. He's got some interesting possibilities. But I don't like shooting a 9 ball. There's no part of the 9 that you can hit.
I think the right shot is to go off the 5 and put the cue ball by the 9.
Okay.
In this spot. Because he won't have no bank. The 11 and 1 will block that.
Right. Well, let's see what he decides here. Well, there's no 2-railer or 1-railer on the 9. The 7 ball doesn't bank. There's nothing on the 11 or the 1 ball. It pretty much leaves your shot.
That's definitely the shot I think you should play here. This shot I don't like at all.
Oh, I don't either.
Yeah.
Well, actually, he hit it awfully well.
But I still don't like it.
No, I don't like it either. You couldn't hit it hard enough to make it.
To make it, and what a bill.
He's going off the 11 here?
Yeah. What a one, yeah.
Now, this is one of your best shots here. I like 2-rail in the 11. sending the cue ball up there by the 10 ball. If he has room to bridge it where he can get plenty of right English on it. He might snooker even on
I
everything.
don't know if the angle gives you that.
Okay, maybe he doesn't have that angle. Well, everybody doesn't do this shot like Ervolino. I always thought you did this particular shot better than anybody in the world, and it's a game winner when executed correctly. The only drawback is the one is on the spot. It'd be a better shot if the one was there.
Oh, definitely. That is stone free.
Well, it looks like he's loading it up with right English. Maybe that's just what he's doing. Let's see. He's thinking better of it.
That's the shot. That is the shot I liked.
Well, especially if he snookers him on a 5.
Well, he can't shoot the 5. There ain't no way he's going to bank the 5 ball.
No, but I wouldn't want him to even be able to knock it out of there.
Oh.
But I'd want to keep that on my side of the table. Well, he can do the same thing.
Same identical shot. Only this time I would try to put the 1 a little closer to the 9.
Yeah.
You know, I like to give them a different look. Not always looking at the same type of angle and stuff to do things. You give them a little different look.
Well, I would worry about the scratch here. Sometimes if it lays where it's a scratch in the far left-hand corner, you mishit it a little bit, you scratch, or you don't hit it hard enough, or you do something else wrong. I would only want to knock it over on my side, the 1 ball, that is, if it were natural.
Oh, I believe it is. I think with a high ball, he can just go off that 1 and get by that first diamond. You can see that this youngster Corey isn't too comfortable with this 1 pocket.
Now, see what I mean? Right there? I would have done whatever it took to not do that.
Yeah.
I'd rather sell out the 1 ball than do that, so. All right, Shannon is playing for 4 balls, and he's got the 11, the 1, the 8, the 9. I believe that'll be his order, probably. Or actually, he could play to get on the 9 ball after making the 1. Right now is the time to get on the 9 ball, playing for 3. And Johnny, I got to tell you, Corey DEUEL had every opportunity to win this first game. Yeah. He can draw it back and shoot the 9 next. That's not really the right rule. The rule is that it goes back where it was, with no possible advantage going to the guy that moved the ball.
Well, I believe he asked Corey if he wants to move it back and go.
No, but they don't get choice. That's what I mean. But they didn't ask Scott Smith or me, so that's not a terrible indiscretion or anything. Well, Corey still has a slight chance. He's just going to knock the 5 ball out of there now. Better put the cue ball right back on the end rail, making sure he doesn't leave a bank on the 9 ball.
Well, I believe Shannon DAULTON needs 1 ball now.
Right. Well, you got to be aggressive here. I think you 2-rail the 5 ball and try to get the cue ball on the end rail. And I'd worry more about putting the cue ball on the end rail than where the 5 ball goes. Like this. Nice shot, nice shot. Well, this is a little risky here. It really is. I don't think he can go 2 rails behind this. I think he's going to cross this to his right. High ball, maybe slightest little bit in. Oh, he hit it straight ahead. Okay. Well, I might try to knock that 10 ball into the 14 and just put the cue ball in the middle of the end rail if that angle laid like that. That's not a shot you'd shoot if you're ahead. It's one you'd shoot when you're behind.
Well, Like, you know, when you're behind, you have to go for something. There's no catching up on it.
Well, that's
How
the
good
greatest
did
hit
he
I
hit
ever
that?
saw.
Yeah, he hit that
That didn't
stone
even look
perfect.
like it would go.
He really hit that ball real good.
Boy, that's some shot there.
Now he's really forced to shoot this 9 and try to get on the 7.
Yes,
The
yes,
angle
yes.
looks pretty good. But of course, you have to hit this with speed. If you try to baby this ball, you won't get there.
Well, I'd shoot at something here. If the 9 was straight in where I couldn't get on the 7, I'd do what he's doing. I'd shoot the 7.
Oh, definitely.
Give yourself a chance, right?
Definitely.
Here's where these young eyes help, though, Johnny, right? Look at this. You know how hard a shot that'd be for you and me?
Oh, God, I couldn't even see it.
Now, I tell you what, he's got action here, man. If he can make this 5 ball, I think I'd go ahead and maybe even play position for the 14 right now. All right, now I don't know if Shannon can bank it. I don't think he can. I think he's got to knock the 5 out of there. And he just wants to stop the cue ball. Okay, that was a nice shot. Now he's in pretty good shape. Now I like just hitting this easy. If you knock it on your side, you give him a free bank on the 9 probably. Well, you see anything you like better?
Well, the only choice I could see is if he could hit that 5 to go like 3 rails and try to get that cue ball to come back where you don't have the luxury of the bank on a 9 ball.
But I think the cue ball's frozen on the rail, that's all. Awful hard shot.
Oh, it's definitely a hard shot. That won't get it.
Well, that doesn't do him any good either way. He leaves a bank on the 9 or the 14 or the 5 or something. There's no way good can happen there. He gives Shannon pretty much a free shot to win here. Well, now, I tell you, he's got a chance to get right back in this baby from here.
If he ever hits this 5 as good as he hit that other 2 ball a few shots ago, he's got a chance, real good chance. And he did.
That was a good hit.
He hit it.
What a nice shot.
Look at that ball.
That was perfect speed. Now, do you like 2 railing this ball, Johnny?
I like 2 railing the 9, believe it or not, it looks like.
And low left English and going around that way?
Yeah.
That's a good shot. This is okay, too. Depending on how thick the angle is, he can... Oh, what a nice hit. What a nice hit. Well, now you got where there's no bank here. I don't think he can control the cue ball.
Yeah, but he's in pretty good shape. He's going to thin in that 9, put it down by I think it's the 12 ball. Put the ball in the corner and bring the cue ball back on his side, leaving the shot and nothing.
Or he's going to kick at this, maybe. He likes to shoot. Loves to shoot. Now, this isn't a bad shot if he hits it.
Well, the other thing wrong with it is you can't win with it.
No, you're right, but...
You know, you really can't win with it. And the advantage he would have had before is if he put that 9 anywhere around that.
A little higher he leaves in the
Yeah.
bank, or it is possible to scratch behind that and stuff. Well, I'll say this is ending up being an interesting first game. I thought 2 or 3 times that it would be over with.
See, this is the reason why I don't like that shot. Because
Yeah.
now he might do anything for it. He's got to stroke this ball real good.
Well, I try to knock this up by the other ball. Low right-hand English, and I don't hit it too hard.
But even though he has a strong stroke, if he ever twitches a little, he might scratch on his ball. You have to hit it fairly firm to get this to work right.
Yeah, but I think he's all right here. Like this, right?
No,
Good shot.
that's left him a bank.
Yeah, he sure did. Well, that came back shorter than I thought. He left him a good bank. He sure did. Now, you like hitting this with no English shot?
No English at all.
No English at all.
He's cutting the ball.
Good hit.
I don't think he'll reach, but
It's coming off a ball.
I don't believe he'll reach.
Well, now this is a tough shot. I like going to the end rail, and according to where I like using it just above center ball. It sends the cue ball back about where it is right now, and you knock it towards your pocket.
Believe it or not, there's a chance to make this in your pocket.
Yeah.
It looks like the way it might hit the point.
Just like this. Oh, you got behind it too deep.
Well, let's give Shannon DAULTON another chance to win the game, and I believe the score now is 7-5 in balls.
Right.
Shannon need one.
He'll probably make this. He'll use low outside English. Draw the cue ball over to the side rail. Oh, he didn't make that. Do you believe that? Look at this. Well, you like getting on the 9 or the 10?
I like getting on a 9.
I do too, because the 10 ball's a little funny if you get...
Well, you never really have to worry if it becomes a one-point game, a one-ball game. Shannon don't have no kind of bank off the 12, but he could have something off the 9, so I would get rid of that. I was just...
I've been calling that the 10 ball. Is that the 12 ball up there?
Yeah, I can't tell. It looks like the 12. This is what I like.
Well, now he actually got where he could play either one of them.
No,
but I like the 9.
Again, if you play the 12, you can leave some kind of a possible shot. If you play the 9, you can't leave nothing.
Right. And you're not likely to get both of them either way.
That's too much.
Escaped a little anyway.
Well, there have been unexpectedly a few unforced errors. Now he just banked this towards his pocket. Not hard enough to make it, though.
There you go.
Oh, he got a little lucky there. He could have scratched.
Yeah. Well, you can't play this. I like just knocking this about to the middle of the rail and going all the way up to the other end with the cue ball. Let's see how he plays it. That's the way I like right there, just thin and easy.
But again, you see what happened here now? By leaving the 9 instead of trying to bank it before, Shannon DAULTON might even try banking this 9.
Yeah. Well, he didn't, but he could have, yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
Actually, that's a nice shot you brought up there, Johnny, because you get position on the 10 ball, too. If you hit it with low left English.
That's right. That's exactly right.
Now, he can make this if he wants to, which is what I would do with this needing too.
Well,
this is not a good bank for Shannon. I mean,
Shannon's going to bank this 9 into the 10 and bring the cue ball around 3 rails at the bottom barrel again. That's exactly... Oh, he missed it. But that's exactly how he was going to play it. Played the cue ball perfect.
Yeah, now there's 2 ways he can do this. He can hit on either side of the 10 ball with the cue ball, but he's electing to go on the outside.
Inside.
I like this inside, too. But on a new cloth, it's even possible to have it lengthen out and you scratch here. Like this, right? Watch it.
It's gone.
See, you and I have scratched a few hundred times on such shots.
Well, he got real lucky here. He took away the spot shot.
That's his 3rd ball in hand this game for Shannon.
Uh-huh.
I sure wouldn't be unhappy at not having a good shot here. Oh, he's got so many shots here, but the safety's probably the right shot. I like knocking the 9 on his side of the table.
What about the 10? In fact, he could bank this 9.
Yeah, right, of course he could. Well, I think he's just going to come down to the end rail and knock the 9 ball up by the left-hand side of the pocket.
He's hitting the 10
Oh, at the 10, okay. Well, that's probably better because the 9 and 4 don't go.
Well, Well, if I was Corey, I wouldn't touch the 9 and 4 ball. I would just do something with this 10 ball. Get it down in some way that you can, like this.
That's a nice shot there. I didn't know he had that angle. That is a beautiful shot. Although, if he can beat the kiss, he's got a nice bank here.
He's just going to bank it over. He's going to go up on the table. I don't even believe he's going to try to make it. Just send it over to the pocket. Just like that.
Yeah, that's a good shot. No mystery here. I don't go to the end rail here. I go to the side rail. You notice how they've been slipping off of it? You touched on it earlier. The cue ball's going in the pocket on shots like this. This way there's no scratch. Low right English. Like that. Good shot. Tell you what, Johnny, this isn't easy for Shannon to even play safe here. How do you play safe?
Again, I just don't touch the 4 and 9. I
Well,
leave
you
them
can't
alone.
because they don't.
I wouldn't touch the 4 and 9. I just play with it.
Well, he may bank this. I think he can hit it hard enough to stay just above the right-hand side pocket like this. But it's a little risky because now, I tell you, Corey's really got a nice chance to get in this game now. Inside or outside English is okay here. I kind of like the outside, which looks like that's going to be his choice. And see if he can get it short enough to not scratch. I'll use the inside, okay. I like going to the end rail here and kicking it one rail out of there, like that. Except you hit it too hard. Now I think it's worth risking going down to the end rail, or by the far left-hand corner. And just don't scratch. I would cross this towards the 4 and 9. That's not what he's doing. I like just stopping the cue ball right by the 4 ball.
Freeze by the 4.
Right, exactly. Like that. Knock those 2 out of there. Now, Corey didn't have to do that. He let him be able to knock those out of there. Shannon would like to have 2 of them out of play and then begin playing on the 1 ball.
That's right. Corey's going to have to beat him three times to 8 ball. I really can't believe Shannon hasn't won this game yet.
No, he hasn't won it, no.
No, I'm talking about having cue ball in hand a couple of times.
Oh, 3 times he had ball in hand.
Well, one of them he had no shot.
They weren't laying all that good. Except, well, you know, I shouldn't say it. He had a spot shot once, right?
Yeah.
Well, you can't do anything cute here. You know, I just like cutting the 9 to my right and sending the cue ball down just, you know, right by the 4 and 10. I don't risk scratching. I don't risk selling out. He elected to hit the other side of it, but that's a little risky there. He left him a good shot here. Can he cross this? I think you cross it rather than stiff it. If I see the angle right. Oh, okay. I was thinking he had the other pocket. Well, he hit it awfully well. All he had to do was hit it. Well, this is getting pretty interesting as we speak. Now, don't you shoot the 4 ball here, John? I think this cut looks pretty thin. Now, I wouldn't do much of anything here, just a nice high ball. I don't think he can scratch off the 10 unless he draws the ball, do you?
No, he won't scratch out that 10 ball. He's going to follow it down.
Right, and I just go all out to try to make it.
And he hit it great. Split the pocket in half.
Isn't that nice?
I got news for you. The way this 10 ball up there is, he has an identical angle.
I know, I see that.
You know? He might go for this bank.
He's going to look at it right now.
He might go for this bank, put both balls in play. If he makes it,
Well,
he's
if
got
he
a
makes
spot
it, he's
shot.
going to have a harder shot on the 9 ball, though. 2 ball will probably be on the rail. I kind of like shooting the 9 ball here. But you raise a really good point. There sure isn't anything wrong.
Well, as good as you hit that 4, he's got the identical angle to the pocket.
Yeah, you're right.
In fact, he could even afford to follow up a little and come off that rail like 6 inches and not to be on the rail.
All right, here we go.
Like so. Oh, he just missed it.
But that's what you can't do, though, there, see. Now he gives him a free shot, and he'll probably make this. Oh, you overcut it. All right, this doesn't cross. You got to just knock that out of their 2 rails and try to float the cue ball down to the end rail, I believe.
Yeah. They don't want to put the 10 close to the side pocket where he is.
Now, to do that, he'll cut it slightly to his left, like that. Good shot. Well, they've had some momentum shifts here, Johnny. I don't know who's the favorite here anymore. They've both had some nice opportunities.
Well, you still have to favor the guy that needs 1 ball.
Oh, well, of course, yeah. Now, this looks like it goes long 3 rails to me. I don't know that he can get it short enough without risking hitting the point there of the side pocket. And he can't get out.
I believe this ball could bank.
3 rails?
No, straight
1
back.
rail? Well, this, my rule, a lot of the guys use, I shoot this if I'm an inch away from the point on the corner pocket, and he's a good 8 or 10 inches. I mean, this is a nice shot. You make sure you overcut it.
Yep.
You're good at this shot, too. I give you another well-deserved compliment. Well, that you can't do. He kind of raised up on that, like I do all the time. Well, now this floats right behind the 10 ball.
Well, Corey is definitely the favorite here now.
Well, it's hard to roll these, so I think he'll make this. He'll go 1 rail, like this. Beautiful. All right, just like that, the first game goes to Corey DEUEL. Shannon concedes the 10 ball. Our score is 1-0.
Well, that game was really...
How often have we seen that, though, Johnny, over the years? The first game, man, it's hard to be loosened up completely.
That's right. And Shannon definitely had enough shots to win that game.
Oh, sure, 3 ball in hands.
Especially with his opponent, Breaker, starting with a Chicago break. Well, it so happened he was lucky that he didn't leave him a better layout to get out.
Yeah, you would have given me a bet. If I came up to you and I said, Ervolino, I'll give you a bet. I'll bet that Corey DEUEL breaks the balls wide open and scratches 3 times.
I believe he's going to do it again.
And he wins the game. You'd have to take that.
I believe he's going to do it again when he breaks. Next game.
We'll find out.
Well, now Shannon DAULTON has got to break. He's got to save his serve.
Well, there's no way that he's going to do that.
Oh, that wasn't too good of a break here.
No, because he can hit at least the 2 ball.
Oh, he can hit the full 2. He might be able to hold that ball up for bank.
Well, if he can hit the 2 ball into the rail and then the 9, he's in real good shape. Or he can kick at the 9 ball, maybe, but I think the 2 blocks that. He might even be able to hit the 9 ball. If he could hit the 9 ball, he could 2-rail it into the stack. Maybe it's hard to tell from this vantage point. You know what's a good shot, Johnny? If he doesn't have anything else that a lot of guys overlook, is you give him the 2 ball and put the cue ball up there, maybe around the 1 ball or something. Let's see what he's doing here. Oh, he could hit the whole 9 ball.
Yeah, but he also could, I believe.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah.
Oh, if he can, he's going to go rail first here. Oh, what a pretty shot. He's looking to see if the 4 does any damage.
No, I believe he's going to go off the 6 and put him behind the 2 and the 9.
I like that shot better than trying to hit the 1 into something, because the 1 doesn't go naturally into anything here. You can get in trouble.
And if you kiss it funny, you can sell out real fast.
Oh, of course. And you can't hit it hard enough to win the game with it some kind of way. Your shot's the right shot, I believe. Now, if I was going to shoot the 1, I'd hit it easy and I'd load it up with left English and I'd try to follow down behind the 2-9. Or I'd bank it trying to hit the 6 ball. And I'd use high ball and some left English and try to go to the rail and then spin gently down behind the 2 and 9. Well, like that, but he didn't load it up with English or anything. Now, Shannon may have a shot here.
Well, he's got a free shot to put it close because I believe that...
No, he's going to cut it this, isn't he? Well, that's what I meant. I think he's got a shot. Yeah. Well, he got straight in, I believe.
Yes, he did.
Well, that gives him a lot of options. I don't even think he's got the luxury of drawing back for the 5 ball. So he could draw back for the 1 ball. Or he could draw back and, he's going to shoot the 14. Now, this, I like this. If he makes it, it's a good shot.
And if he loses, he might lose the game.
Well, yeah.
He might lose, but he got a little real lucky there.
Oh, he got real lucky. But if I'm Corey, I'm happy anyway.
Well, I imagine just having
I
shot
think
and
I've
miss.
lost after he makes that nice shot. Well, if he can hit the outside of the 13, Johnny, he may have a shot to put the cue ball back by the 6 ball, right? Do you think if he can do that?
I don't believe he could hit the 13.
Well, I think he can. He's lining up at it. Use right English, and he can hit the 13. He's playing the combination. Cue ball back by the 6 ball. Down to the end rail, over by the 6.
Oh, if he could hit the 13, that's a shot.
Like this,
yeah.
right?
Yep.
That's a nice shot.
Yeah.
He did everything right there, too, because he controlled the cue ball, which is the most important aspect of that shot. And now, if you're Shannon, this is real tough. He can try to kick over here and end up behind the 15. Boy, I just don't see much of anything. You see a way out, that's what he's going to do.
Yeah, he's got to kick behind it. Go up weak.
Okay, he owes one. He's out of debt.
I believe Corey's going to get rid of this 14 ball and 6. You know the shot I like a little bit here? And it's a playable shot. You can play the 14 into the 6 and make it towards your pocket, send the 6 up, and drag that cue ball. I heard they made a ball that goes in Shannon Daulton's pocket.
Well, as long as he doesn't go above the 10 ball, like between the 12 and 10 or something. Yeah, I like your shot. You're talking about going up the table. all the way to
Yeah,
the table.
I'm
Yeah.
talking about just forcing it, like a four shot.
But where's the cue ball?
Force follow. The cue ball's going to go by the side pocket. He's got a
Okay.
perfect
Oh, yeah,
angle
if he's
for
got
it.
that angle, that's a great shot. He's looking at playing it off to 13. I don't know if it's...
No, that won't go.
Well, he must think that it goes. What's he doing?
He shot the wrong pocket.
Yeah, I think he did. Didn't he shoot at the wrong pocket?
He shot at the wrong pocket.
Oh, it's gonna get me. You know it's gonna do it.
We see on the screen we have one of the new Accu-Stats toys, the pocket designation. Well, I don't know what's happening to Shannon. Corey, 3 ball in hands after breaking like a rotation break, and then shooting at the wrong pocket, and Shannon's still having trouble.
Got one ball. I personally think it's the time of day.
Well, it could be. A lot of guys have trouble in the early afternoon. Now, Shannon at least doesn't have those 2 balls right by Corey's pocket. I've done that a few times in my life, but not many, maybe 5 or 6 times in all these years. And there's not much to shoot at here. That's a good shot.
Well, it's really nothing because Shannon's going to put him right back to the same spot again.
That's true. Well, if he let him see it, it could
Oh,
be
he
at
let him
that.
see it. The tank.
I didn't see that he could see it. Well, now I think we'll see Shannon run some balls, probably. You like going into the 2 ball and just
Yes,
glancing up?
right now.
Yeah. Good shot, good shot.
That don't even surprise me.
If he can't make the 10, I don't think he's got an offensive shot here.
Don't even surprise me.
Well, he's got some shots here, though. He can bank the 1 ball and draw the cue ball like right into that 2 ball gently. Or if he can shoot a 4, that's a good shot. Or he can shoot the 12 into the 14 and maybe put the cue ball on top of the 2 and 10 ball if he's got that angle. That's what he's looking at there.
I don't know. To me, he looks like he can hit enough for the 2 to go up to 14, but she's not looking at it.
Oh, he could hit the whole 4 ball. Now, he has an angle to play the 14 ball and leave the cue ball right on the 2 and 10.
No, he's playing the 2 off the 14 ball. Oh, there you go.
Well, I wouldn't even hesitate here. I'd bank the 6 ball if I could hit it. I mean, that's a good enough shot to shoot at to give yourself a chance to
Shannon
win.
got a little lucky by playing that last shot. He just missed hitting that 1 ball. If he hit that 1 ball the wrong way, Corey would have shot a shot on that 1 and could have got right back at this game real fast.
Oh, sure.
But as it is, right now, the ball count is 4 balls for Shannon DAULTON and none for Corey.
He probably can't see the 6 ball to bank it, or he would have already shot that, I think.
No, I don't like this shot at all. He's got to get on the out first here. Sure. Shannon DAULTON's going to shoot this ball out first.
Oh, of course, yeah.
These balls slide pretty good. Of course, it don't make no difference. He also could, let's see. He's going to shoot this rail first. He's got to, yeah, because this ball slides too good. Just like that. Nice Shannon locked the one away. Probably the one in 11. I believe Corey's going to shoot this 12 ball.
Well, there's no way to get position. It's too off angle.
Boys, you like to kick at balls.
Yeah, it sure looks like it. I don't know here. This isn't really a bad shot if he can hit the 6 thick enough to not just shot out the 5 ball. I like this shot if it lays right. Yeah, he was able to not go beyond the 5. That was a pretty good shot. Being behind. And again, that's not the shot you'd shoot if you were ahead. Now here, I like taking a scratch and trying to put the cue ball down by the 13, snookering him on the 10. I'm behind 4 balls to nothing. I might as well need 9 as 8.
Well, I think he could do the same thing, go for... Oh, I don't believe he could hit the 15. No, you don't have the luxury.
I can't tell. I didn't think he could.
No, you don't have the luxury of hitting the 15. No, sometimes, Grady, it's not bad to tell the fans of one pocket. It's not a mortal sin to kick a ball from your own pocket if it helps you out.
Oh, of course, yeah. Well, now...
now he has a free shot at the 6 ball.
I don't know that it's free. Where's the cue ball go?
The cue ball goes down toward the long rail just before the side pocket onto the 15 ball.
I don't think it lays naturally for that.
Yeah, he's got it. It sure does.
I think he's got to cut it more than that to have a chance to make it. All right, let's see.
I say he goes into the 15 ball.
Okay.
Let's bet a cup of coffee.
I think he can go into it. I meant where it's totally free.
Free, right there.
Oh, all right. Well, you had a better angle than I did.
I mean, that was totally free.
Well, no, it's not, though, the way it ended up. Look at this. He's got a shot here.
Yeah, he's going to get 1 if he gets 1.
No, he's not. He's going to get position on the 1 and 11. He's going to cut the 10 in.
Isn't it too low? It seems like it's a greater cut to that, but maybe it isn't.
No, it's not a hard shot. I don't even think he has to go past the side pocket. I see it. Right?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I meant. I didn't think he could.
It's very deceiving.
I know.
Sometimes.
Well, see, you could see the angle on the 15, and I could see the angle on the 10. But now Corey's in pretty good shape here. He doesn't owe any, I don't think. Daulton has 5 balls. No, 5. Yeah, 5 balls, DEUEL 1. But he's got 2 more here automatically. But he's going to have to end up giving Shannon the 6 ball.
Nope, no good. No good. He went too far with it. Now he's stuck it on the 6.
Now he has to.
All he has is a combination. I mean.
Well, he can't play this combination.
No, I'm saying that if you want to be.
And he can't follow this in because he leaves the 5 ball.
He leaves the 5 ball. Oh, he can see the 6.
Yeah, he can give him the 6. Okay, 6 balls to 2. Now Shannon just knocks the 11 ball out of there. Well, he's got another shot here.
I don't like that shot at all. He's got a free shot bank at the 5 and could get position out.
You're not even looking at the 5. That's a shot.
But he sure could shoot it.
Yeah, the 5 balls was the shot. Well, I don't think he's got a hard shot getting this safe.
No.
Now he has no shot at all.
No, not to me. He should have gone for that 5 ball. He had natural position. Could have snookered him if he don't make it.
That's what I was thinking too. He could have snookered him, put him in a bad spot.
Put him in some kind of a bad spot. Right now he's I think he did. That was his chance.
Well, the 2 and the 3, as I view it, Johnny, you can't do anything with either one of them. Well, he got away with murder there. Now you just knocked a 15 out of there. Of course, he leaves some kind of bank on a 3 ball if he does that.
I think he's going to try to put him behind his 15.
Well, I don't even hesitate here. I banked a 3. I don't even look at anything else. I try not to scratch off the back of the 13.
The other thing wrong with banking the 3 now is that you have to leave Shannon a bank on the 13.
No, I would play the cue ball to go to the end rail and then into the 13. I'd play to hit this a little thicker. I'd bank this towards the 15.
Yeah. Because I think if you bank it in your pocket, you're going to miss the 13 ball.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to risk hitting it that thin.
Now he's
looking at the 5 ball, but this is a weird angle. He should have shot it when you... Now he's looking at the right shot. You banked the 3 ball. I wouldn't be too concerned about much of anything here except just a nice smooth stroke. I'd play to hit it a little thicker. I'd bank it towards the 15 ball. There's a lot of good things can happen. Like that. There's one of the good things that can happen.
And it did.
Either side of that ball he hits, Johnny, something good can happen, right? Now, if I'm Shannon, I'm really happy if I can just give him the 15. I don't know if he can. Our ball count is 6-2. Shannon Daulton. 1 game to nothing, Corey DEUEL. He's going to try to give him the 15 off the 3 ball. Nice little billiard. Good shot, good shot. Now, if he could only bridge it, can't do that. Now he can't shoot the 15 in. This is a tough spot here. You can't go 3 rails here. That's suicidal. I don't know what he's doing here.
Well, I'll tell you, that was hit as well as you could hit it.
Well, what he did is just shoot a shot from a really strange angle. You and I would have wanted to be 4 feet closer to that object ball to shoot that, right? But I don't see his position getting any better from here. I mean, he's in trouble here.
The only possible out I can see for this Corey right now, and I mean, you have to have the nerves of steel if you could go 2 rails and get behind that 2-ball.
Well, I don't think he's that kind of player, Johnny. He'll bank the 11 into stuff or try to cut the 5
Well,
in.
if you hit the 11, you got to go into the 2. You'll never know where the 11 is going to stay.
He may try to kiss the 12 in off the 3. I mean, he's a very... He doesn't want to bunt and duck like you and I look to do. I tell you, from where he was, that's a mighty fine pool shot, really.
But he gave Shannon a bank
Yeah, he left him a shot, but...
I would bet on.
Yeah, he's a favorite to make it. They're playing for 1.
Over the bull again.
I say, I don't like shooting the 11 unless I'm playing safe once it ends up like this. I think you'll lose or give up a good shot way more often than you'll make this. Right? Don't you agree with me about that?
Possible like that.
When you have the lead, you're supposed to duck there. Now, boy, I tell you what, if he's got a little angle, he could get all 4 of those.
He does. He has it. He looks like he has a perfect angle to get up to the 3 or the 2-ball.
Look at this. Is he hard enough to get it beyond the 2? No.
Yeah.
No, he's not. No. But he's still all right here. If he can use low right and hit just above the left-hand side pocket, he could play position on the 2-ball right here. Oh, he miscued.
Is that what he did? He miscued?
Yeah, he miscued. Now he gives Shannon the more or less free bank. The cue ball won't even go back beyond the side here, kind of kill it like that. But he's continuing to give Corey chances. Look at this shot, Johnny. I play to go into the 13 here, don't you? Or down by the 13. You use low right?
No,
I mean low left,
I use
rather?
low left and go around the other way.
Right, but that's what I meant. I meant low left. And
because it's easy to make the shot.
Well, I play position on the 5 here.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's going to, too. He's definitely going to.
Good shot, good shot. Now, he didn't get where he can play position on the 2-ball unless he 3 rails it, which isn't a bad idea. I would just try to lag this in, planning to play the 2-ball 3 rails the next shot. And I would want to, if I miss this, slightly overcut it so I don't risk leaving a bank. Nice shot, nice shot. Now this is a kind of an optical illusion. You can hit this straight ahead and it lengthens out on the new cloth tournament tables.
Yeah.
High ball, I don't even think you need any English. Just see how that lengthens out? You have to hit it straight ahead. You don't need to cut it. Now you give Shannon the free shot to win.
And he will go for it. The score is on ball 7 for Shannon, 6 for Corey. And Shannon is shooting to win the game again.
You know what that was like, Johnny? That was like that earlier situation that you mentioned with where he had a choice of the 9-ball bank, which would have been better. There, if he misses the 3-railer short, it's impossible to sell out or scratch or do anything.
Yep.
And that's what you look for in this game, among other things, is the high percentage impossible to sell out on shot. He's been watching too many tapes, I think. He's shooting off-angle 3-railers and backwards cut banks and so on. That's the shot that you mentioned that he had earlier. He elected not to take it then, but...
That would have gone in, too, if he...
Sure. Meanwhile, Corey's got another shot here. Low, left-hand English. It's the right way to play this. Just go ahead and play
No, I tell you what, the shot I like. I like to bank this over with right-hand English and try to make that 13-ball.
Well, I think it's a center cut in that. That's what he did. Well, this has gotten interesting again.
Well, believe it or not, I think Corey became the favorite now.
Yeah, you're
Because of the
probably
shot, he's going to leave it. You know, it's one thing about pool. When you miss getting out, sometimes it bothers you so much, it affects your whole style of play.
Oh, sure.
And you start doubting yourself and things. And now, look at this.
Guess he leaves him a free shot here.
Oh, I guarantee he's shooting his bank.
Now, I send a cue ball to the end rail on the first rail. Low right. I try to turn this or twist it in the pocket.
Like spinning in.
Little fatter hit with English
And
like
it's
that.
over.
He didn't quite get it in.
Jesus. I thought that ball was gone. Now the advantage became Shannon DAULTON's again.
I don't know. This is not my favorite spot. You kill it with a high ball, but it's hard not to leave the two-railer. Or he did that. Okay.
This is the reason why I said that he becomes the favorite.
Well,
Of course, this kid might kick at the 13 ball.
well, he likes to shoot. He may shoot at this.
Might bank it.
Right, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Now I know Shannon DAULTON's going to go for this one.
Well, that was a bad shot to take.
I thought he was going to go real first with that.
Okay, one each. And we'll get to see Corey DEUEL's break and see if he changes, trying to make a ball on the break. I was watching him practice. I didn't think that's the way he was going to break.
I'm sorry, Mr. Fleming.
Because this is rack your own balls. Corey is racking them up. And no dearth of excitement as we expected.
Well, now this is game 3. I'd really be interested to see if this Corey breaks him the same way. And he looks like he might.
Yeah.
I believe he's going to hit him again.
Look at this. He made one.
No, he didn't.
Oh, no, he took the other pocket.
Yeah.
Took the other pocket.
No, he took the...
Right. Well, I'm just at a loss for words. I've never seen anything quite like this.
Yeah. That's his pocket.
How come my opponents don't
right
do that? I'd almost pay them to do it.
Yeah. And give them back 80% of their money.
If a guy would promise to break them like that against me playing one pocket, I'd give him a little something, breakfast money, $5 or $10 a game, just so he...
That's amazing what just happened. Well, he's all right. He's got the 5 ball, I think. But with all those balls up there, it should look like he should have been closer to that bottom.
Well, he doesn't have any way to play safe here. He's got to shoot.
Oh, dude, yeah, there ain't no safeties no more. He made it.
Nice shot, nice shot. Playing for 5. Now, I think he'll come 2 rails out for the 13 here. High left-hand English. Oh, he can make the 1 here. Okay, yeah, that's another way of doing it. Just below center ball, a touch of left-hand English. Like that, good shot. Playing for 4. Now it's going to be the 2, 13, 6, 4, I think. Oh, he could come down like that. And he got just enough angle to get out here, I think.
Yeah, he'll play probably the 13 next, and then the win with the 6 ball.
I think he got an angle where he can just punch it out rather than follow it. Like that, good shot.
Play the 13 next and win with the 6. Of course, he
Playing
went
for
over
2.
the ball. He'll bank the 8 now. He'll definitely bank the 8 for the winner. If we don't make it, he figures to put it near his pocket. Oh, God, did he hit that big? He jumped up on that bull. This is amazing. He gave this kid Corey a chance to get back into this match.
Yeah. What I do here, I go all out to get the 6 pretty good balls, you know, and then worry about the 14 and the 9.
Yeah.
But as soon as he gets those 6, he's right in it, man. Right?
Uh-huh.
Now it's position on the 6 ball right now.
Well, everybody plays a little different. If you're tight, I go the other way. I would play position on the 4 first.
Okay. Yeah, he's changing. That's what he's going to do.
Now it's much easier to get on
You're
a
right.
6.
It's a little easier. Right-hand English. Nice shot, nice shot. He even got an angle to get up here on the 14, didn't he?
No, I believe he can get on a 7 now.
Well, if I could draw it to the end rail, just to the left of the far right-hand corner, I play position on the 14 right now. Low left-hand English, just make it like this. I love this, right? That's a nice shot now, the 14 and the 7, and all of a sudden, it's getting really interesting. Nice shot. Now, I don't think the 9 ball 2 rails. Too close to the pocket, isn't it?
But again, we're going to be in the same position of last game. All right, then. Right now, Corey's the favorite because if he makes the 7, well, he's going to have the cue ball. He'll get the first shot of his pocket to win the game.
Well, I don't know that he can get an angle to do anything with that 9.
I'm not talking about with this 9. I'm talking about after Shannon gets up again.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't believe that. After all of that nice run out and good position, he kind of one-stroked that, Johnny, didn't he?
it looked like he jumped it a little.
And I don't understand that. You and I don't do that ever, do we?
Are you kidding?
Yes,
I jumped so high in the air one time they thought I was Michael Jordan. I'm not too crazy about that shot.
Well, he needs both of them. That's
Well,
right.
yeah, but the other guy's going to bank the 9 towards the 7.
Yeah, with left-hand English.
And put him right back on top
And
of
hit
the rail.
like this.
You know?
But
I
now,
don't like when both balls are down here because if you can't get rid of both of them now, you're going to give some kind
well,
of
I
shot
shoot
away.
at this. Don't you play the combination and just send the cue ball to the end rail?
You can't. Okay, but the 7's going to come off that 9. And
Boy,
give
you
some
try to hit
kind
it
of a
thinner
shot.
than that. I mean, I'm not really playing to make it.
I don't see it.
Now, let's see. I bet he does that. Especially, he's aggressive.
Oh, he's definitely an aggressive player. Yeah. No, this is what I mean by when you put 2 balls down on that bottom rail, you're going to give up a shot, some kind of a shot, if you keep messing with it.
Yeah, he gave him a free bank here.
Well, not only that, but I believe it's in an angle to be a safe bank.
Yeah, where he can go down to the right side of the 7 with the cue ball.
Yep. That's the way it looks like a lace to me.
Just like that.
So, nope, he missed it again.
Not going to quite go.
Nice game play.
Now, this doesn't bank here. You can load it up with right-hand English and real thin and beat the kiss like that, but it's not I didn't think he could do that.
I think he's supposed to shoot the 7 here. See, I just can't understand the shot. I don't understand that shot. You gotta give your opponent a shot.
Oh, he's got a nice shot here. I shoot the 7 here, though. I don't mess with this. He's thinking that he's going to leave my bank on a 9 if he shoots
he
the
will.
7.
If he tries to reach his pocket with the 7, he's going to leave a bank if he misses.
Yeah, but if he gets the 7 ball close to his pocket, Shannon can't shoot the 9 ball bank. Oh, he's got a shot here. I play this. Let's see if he plays that two-railer with the inside English again. See, last time he hit it too thin, and he hit it too thin again. You know what that tells me, Johnny? He's probably getting a little deflection in his cue when he overcuts it with the inside English like that.
Could be.
Look at this.
Oh.
Well, I just stopped the cue ball there, and I make sure if I miss this, I miss it a hair short. And I hit it a nice pocket speed, like that. Or he didn't hit
That's
hard enough.
slow. No, that's way too slow.
Well, it's important to hit that hard enough to reach a pocket because you might not get that good a shot again.
He's going to back it over again. Now he gets get right back in the same position he was in before.
Now this is tough here. Now, if he tries to knock both balls out by hitting his left side of the 9 ball, you risk going around to 7. You can't hit either side of the 7 and get it safe. So he's in a tough spot here. I might consider kicking 2 rails at this, or 1 rail gently. But I like, if I'm going to kick at it, I'll just go ahead and try to kick the 9 into the 7 and put the cue ball in the end rail. You see anything you like better than that?
You might try to hit the 9 and then bump the 7 up. How about that? Oh, this. Okay.
Well, I don't know what's going through his mind. Visions of sugar plums or something. But
Yeah, he just wants to shoot in his hole. He's going to make 1 out of every 20 times he shoots that shot.
Well, of course, yeah. If that many.
Yeah, and he's like,
Okay, it's 2-1, Dalton.
Time 2 rail to 7, knock the ball back out from the table.
We're going to change tapes. We'll join you momentarily. All right, here we are, live action again. 2-1, Shannon Daulton and Shannon with the break. Well, that's a lot better looking than Corey's hit the balls hard break. Now, this is a tough spot here, Johnny. I might consider taking a scratch here.
Well, he might try anything. I know he's a youngster, he's an excellent player, but if he's going to make a career out of playing pool, staying in one pocket, the first thing somebody has to tell him is to get that break away.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, he's supposed to give that break back to the Indians.
Well, if he has room to bank the 7 into stuff, the problem is that he only has the 1 ball to block the 10 ball. There's no you don't have much room on that end rail.
Well, I don't think you can do it there because that 4 ball looks pretty good, don't it?
No, it takes a pretty good degree of cut to make that 4.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. Oh, that's not a bad shot.
Well, it's not really too much because Shannon Daulton's just going to roll down to the rail.
Well, I would be really happy if I could see the 10, but after Shannon's shot, I don't think he's going to do that. He'll find something to do other than put him on the end rail.
No, I don't mean the end rail. I'm talking about the side rail right here.
Yeah, let's.
I'm talking about putting the ball right here.
Oh, all right.
In this
Well, if he can
area.
do that. But I don't think he can do that, Johnny. I think he sells out to 7 any place that he puts it on there.
Okay.
Doesn't it look to you like you can cut that 7 ball in from that position? I like this a lot. I really do. All right, Shannon owes one, but that's worth one. Now, if I'm in this position, boy, I might consider taking a kick at the 10 ball right now, even though it's a difficult bridging of it. If he catches the inside of it or makes it, he's out of the trap.
Yeah, but that's way too dangerous in this spot.
All right, what do you like here?
Preferably, I'd rather see him take a back scratch along with him if he could get anywhere. If he could put the cue ball anywhere where that 13 is and don't give him the 9. I like that shot.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, if he can do that. I don't know that he can do that.
Again, it's so hard to tell.
This looks like a bad spot to me. I mean, I don't see any way to get this safe or take a worthwhile foul. By the way, that's another area you've always been good at, is in taking scratches. You see things that sometimes other guys miss. And sometimes taking a smart scratch, Johnny, is as good as making a long, hard shot.
That's exactly right. I don't know, to me it seems like, unless I'm looking at this wrong, it seems like he could go off the, scratch off the 8 ball and get between that 9 and 13 and don't give him a shot. See, this way he might give him the 12.
Well, what I don't like about this, he's on 2, first of all. He can't shoot anything that's too difficult. He risks scratching.
I believe he's on 1. I believe Shannon DAULTON had the first scratch, put up the first scratch.
All right. I guess you're right, yeah. But it's hard to get the best of a great one-pocket player like Shannon and then maneuvering around the stack. You know, you play against somebody like Shannon or Efren or Cliff. They're so talented around the stack that it's tough to win. Now he's going to try something. I don't know just what.
Well, I'll tell you the shot I like here. I like taking another foul right up here.
We're going to take a short break. Shannon has to make an emergency phone call back to his pool room, so we'll rejoin you in just a few short minutes. Johnny, Corey just came over and asked me something interesting. He said that he didn't say anything when the second time he broke him hard, and he made a ball in Shannon's pocket. And he asked me, he said, well, I didn't say anything. Maybe I should get that. And I said, well, if you'd have made a ball in the pocket that you originally designated the first time you broke them hard, it's just assumed, you know, the second time you break them, that's where you're playing it.
And he definitely couldn't get the bat. Otherwise, he was looking to shoot from claiming the opposite pocket.
Right, exactly, yeah.
No, that wouldn't work. Unless he specifically said it.
Now, meanwhile, he's in a lot of trouble here. His position isn't getting any better. He can't kick gently behind a 14 and take a scratch. His situation doesn't improve. If I could move the 15 and leave the cue ball right on top of the 5 ball, I might consider doing that and seeing if I might get a slightly better shot the next time.
Yeah, but then you would be breaking your golden rule, Grady. Never leave your opponent facing his pocket.
Well, that's true, but I don't see what else he can do here. He's going to shoot this bank. I couldn't make this about 1 out of 20 as that earlier shot that you said. I tell you what, that's some kind of hit. That's as good a shot as I've ever seen in my life. What a great hit.
Especially with a cue ball wound up.
But Shannon just gives him this and floats up about the second diamond.
Well, Shannon might not give him this. He might double kiss this out.
Oh, that was a great shot.
Not hard enough. Oh, you just give it to him.
Well, now he kind of lets him out of it. He might play this combination bank as much as he likes to shoot.
I believe the 14 banks.
Oh, well, if it banks, he's really in good shape. You think he can hit it underneath the 10, huh?
Yes.
Well, look at that.
Definitely. That 10 ball is up by the diamond, and that 14 looks like it's lying.
Oh, you're right.
down
As I look at it on the screen, you're right. Well, he's got a nice shot if the 3 goes to maybe get out here. Well, look at this. Look at this. Now, he goes into the 5 ball, right?
I like going into the 11 and the 5.
Okay.
Nudge them both out of there if you could.
Well, if he's got to follow it, I like your shot, too. If he's going to draw it a little bit, I'd rather hit the 5 first. I don't know that he ended up with a shot. He's looking at it like he can make it.
Well, if you don't have that, he's definitely got the 10 ball.
Well, I might play the 10 next if I could make the 2 ball. Now, this is interesting because this was ruled illegal in most tournaments. Now, this has never come up where I had to make a ruling here. Isn't that interesting? You know the way that came up, Johnny? A handicapped guy used it to be able to make jump shots. And I thought it was pretty creative and ought to be legal. What's your assessment of that? Would you want to think maybe it was a foul if you were playing somebody and they did that?
No.
You think it's legal?
I think that's legal, yes.
Okay.
The only time I think it's illegal is when you're using other equipment than what you're playing with at the table.
Oh, well, look what he did there, ladies and gentlemen. He took the bridge and used it creatively to give himself an easy shot instead of a tough one. Pretty clever, if you ask me. Now, I just try to make this. I don't try to get cute here. I got the lead, 4 balls to nothing. I don't want to double kiss it. I just want to make it. Well, he
got shape on a 5 ball.
Does a 5 go? Oh, I see on the monitor it does, yeah. Well, he's playing for 3. He's looking at banking the 13 next, and that's absolutely the right shot if it banks. 5 ball makes his 6th ball, and this is nice. I don't know if this will quite go. And be able to play safe unless he hits it firm. Let's see. Wants to make sure he doesn't settle a 4 ball out. That's the way to hit it. Playing for 1. Now, I don't know if the 8-15 combination is makeable. The 11 ball doesn't quite go. He's looking at the 6, but I'd be careful here. I sure wouldn't want to lose the game by making a silly shot with a 7 ball to nothing advantage. That's one of the areas young players have trouble with, Johnny, is protecting the lead. He's looking at playing a combination. And I think what he's looking at is hitting the 11 after he hits the 8 if he plays it and not selling out the 9 and 4. I don't know if he has that luxury, though. Oh, he owed 1, so he needs 2. That's right, he took a foul, didn't he? All right, he's playing for 2 balls. Well, the 6 doesn't go, but I sure would go all out to hit it into the, or maybe the
Bottom of the
4 ball
4 ball.
goes. I didn't think that was an angle that banked nicely. Now, I don't mess around with this. If I can give him the 4 ball and hide the 6, that's what I try to do with this. He's going to look at it a minute. I can't see shooting this 6 ball if it's the angle I think it is. You're liable to lose the whole game. Whereas you give up the 4 ball, it's impossible really to do much wrong. He could even come back on top of the stack a little bit if he wanted to, like this.
And I believe Shannon DAULTON owed the ball, so he don't get much of, oh no, I guess he paid it.
Hit it, it didn't even wiggle.
Now the 11 ball might be dead. He's looking at it. If he can hit the bottom side of the 9 and the 11 is dead, he figures to get this safe anyway, right? Just a nice medium speed. You don't blast it like this. Playing for 1, and this game's all over. Shannon concedes it. And we're tied up 2 games apiece. Well, let's see if Corey's going to hit him with that with that velocity again. I've been waiting all my life to get that. I never have gotten that. I'd love to play a great player in a tournament and have him break the balls like that.
Yeah, well, it'll definitely give you a feeling of goodness for your match.
But I say that Pat Fleming soft broke the balls on me once, and when I say soft broke, I mean barely hard enough to break an eggshell, and he ran 5 racks on me. He made 2 balls every time, perfect position on the 1 ball. I've never forgotten that.
No, what's it?
All right, now he's going, well, he's... Shannon said something, and then he said, excuse my language, I don't think he's ever seen anything quite like this either. Well, it does invoke comment. I mean, we've been playing the game for a living all of our lives, and I just never quite seen anything like this.
I know my 54 years, I never seen anything like it.
Well, can he give him this? He's going to float behind the 12 and give it to him. Okay. What was that? That was a tee that was in the pocket. Where'd that come from? A golf tee in the pocket.
Was that what it was?
Yeah. Oh, that's a nice shot there.
Yeah,
that's
that
beautiful.
was excellent shot for a number of reasons.
Well, do you like taking a gentle scratch behind the 12 here? A kick scratch behind the 12?
He might be forced to.
Oh, I don't see anything else.
He might be forced to do just that.
I might go a little farther. Maybe about the first diamond to the right of the lower left-hand corner.
Of course, if you want to be daring, if you play safe off that 10 ball, I don't believe the ball goes in Shannon's pocket. Oh, this is definitely not too good.
I think he can hit the 4-ball.
But that's what I'm saying.
But really, Johnny, as I look at this, that's a pretty smart shot because he can't miss hitting the 12-ball. And I don't think he can get position, do you?
Well, he might go underneath this ball.
He might be able to draw the cue ball over above the 12 and into the 6, too. Let's see. Like this.
That's what I was talking about. He can get above that
That's
ball.
a nice shot.
Now he's got the 11 next.
Well, but is he straight in, though? I can't tell if he's straight in.
No, he's not straight in.
Okay.
He can get to the 11.
Well, this is going to get more interesting, too, because if Shannon wins this game and Corey wins the next game, and they're hill, and Corey breaks it wide open, I mean...
And makes a ball.
It makes the ball, he'll drive the audience crazy.
And not only that, he'll drive Shannon DAULTON insane.
Well, not only that, am I mistaken, or have they both broken service every game? I don't think either one of them has won on their own break, have they?
Corey did. He won the first game.
Okay, yeah, you're
and
right.
He broke it. And I believe Shannon DAULTON won the next two.
Okay.
And,
well, he's playing for 3 here.
Oh, he's going up for that 1 ball or 8 for sure.
Yeah, if the 1 goes, which it does.
Oh, he's going to wind up on a 15.
Well, this is okay, too. Unless he gets exactly over that. Playing for 2. Good shot, good shot. Playing for 1, I believe. Okay, 3-2 Daulton. Nice run out, nice run out.
Well, that was a little more like DAULTON shooting. He even looked different when he was shooting there.
Well, he started off running balls a couple of the games, Johnny, and he ended up a little funny where he couldn't get out, you know.
I'd get safe, I'd break them like that.
What's the name of the magazine that's doing the article about your life?
He wrote 2 of them. In the month of
What's
May,
the name of it?
In the month of May, it was called When Johnny Comes Marching Home Again. And that was at the U.S. Open Straight Pool Tournament in New York. And the second one was Jack and Johnny. Jack Bright and Johnny Ervolino.
Yeah, but what magazine is it?
Oh, it was the Billiard, I believe it was the Billiard Digest.
Okay. I'll make sure I read that. Well, meanwhile, what do you do here? This is not easy at all. Unless I see it wrong.
I'm going to feel like a gypsy and make a prediction. I predict that the match is over this game. I don't believe we'll see Corey use his break again. Oh, my God.
wait.
It's like I'm not a gypsy no more.
Well, I'm laughing with him. He made short work of maybe of your prediction. He made 2 balls.
He made 2. He might get 8 right now after that shot.
Now he's looking to see if he can do something where the
But
cue
you know,
ball.
I have to say this, Grady. When you're young, you haven't played long enough to know the negative things of the shots you just shot.
Yeah.
When you get older, you start learning all those things that could happen, and they usually do happen.
Yeah. Well, he was looking to see if he could play the combination and somehow or another get the 15 ball safe by going to the end rail or the side rail or straight into the 15. I don't know here. Let's see what he does. Oh, that's a pretty shot. Well, you got to give this young guy credit.
Yeah, he does shoot.
He's playing fearlessly, almost like Shannon's pocket doesn't exist. Now, these modern guys play one pocket that's different than what I know, you know.
They sure do.
I think he's got 4 balls.
That's exactly what he has. There's 11 balls on the table. He's got 4.
I don't know if he's snookered on the 3-ball or not.
Yes, he is.
Kind of grimacing like he can't make it.
Yeah. He looks like he's snookered on it, and then the only shot he might have is the 4 off the 7 ball and just freeze the cue ball there.
Yeah, if the 4 doesn't hit the 15, yeah, that's a good shot. Yeah, I don't know. I can't tell.
No, it won't hit the 15.
Okay. Well, that's a terrific shot if he can do that. Yeah, I thought Shannon broke the balls very good, very well.
Shannon's under a lot of pressure. He won a few tournaments. He happened to be on the losing side, and naturally, if you lose, you go home. And he's, I guess you would say more is expected from him to be there at the end of this tournament.
Yeah, being one pocket, yes.
Yeah.
Now, this is one of Shannon's strengths, but I don't think he has the right angle. He elevates the cue and can hit balls pocket speed, table length banks better than anybody I ever saw. And it wins him a lot of games. He's looking at playing the 3 off the bottom of the 11 towards his pocket, but he can't control the cue ball. I don't think. Well, he was able to do that.
He definitely controlled the cue ball.
Yeah, that was a nice shot. That was a great shot. Well, I might consider taking a scratch underneath the 3-ball. I don't know if Corey... I'm not sure he's ever taken a foul in his life playing one pocket.
Well, it also seems like you could try kicking at the 15 to rails and not, taking the scratch, but maybe hit the 15 where you don't lose the ball.
Yeah, that'd be a good shot, sure. Well, that was a nice shot Shannon made. He got Corey in quite a bit of trouble here. Now, this is risky, Johnny, if he tries to go behind a 3 off of the 14. This is easy to hit a little badly and sell out. Well, he hit it perfectly, I think. Except
I believe we left him the 3-ball.
Left him a bank. Not an easy bank.
No, but he's... I believe Shannon DAULTON is shooting at it because he could win right from here. He missed it. Missed it.
Had to go.
Well, he might have an angle to, I started to say he might have an angle to roll the 11. I know he's shooting. He likes to shoot anyway. Let's see what he does here. He's a good enough shooter. He could just go all out to pocket that ball. And he's got 5 balls, if I'm not mistaken. Now, he'll play position on the 12 ball next if he can, if I see it correctly. I think the 4 might even go, too. If he can go over to the rail and back roughly between the 9 and 7, he'll have a shot on something. Or maybe the 9 goes the way he played that. If the 9 doesn't go, though, he's going to have to bank the 15, which he's got a perfect angle to do that. And he's got 6 balls. He's playing for 2 to make this hill, and we'll see the much anticipated break. I sure wouldn't play a combination here. I'd bank the 9 before I'd play the combination, wouldn't you?
Bank the 15.
Or bank the 15, rather, excuse me.
Yeah.
Now let's see what he's going to do, Johnny.
That's it.
Well, I thought he had a perfectly workable angle on the bank now. You know, this is a place where I don't know, I might kick the 12 2 rails or take a scratch. Or try to get him, what I'm looking to do is get him where he can't hit that. But he can hit the 15 here. And I think you just go all out to make this 15 and send the cue ball down by the 14, don't you? Or not? You don't have to do that. Because it's easy to put the cue ball behind the 3.
Yeah, but he has 6 balls for nothing. What's wrong with just hitting the 15 and put the cue ball behind the 3 ball? And you get rid of a couple of balls. Or Shannon's. Because he has 6 balls, that don't make him the winner yet. The winner balls slide out. If Shannon makes a shot, he's going to be in the game.
Well, he's looking at drawing a cue ball into the 1. Now, this is risky.
Now, there's a perfect example. Now, from no chance, Shannon has a chance to win this game.
Right, exactly, yeah, you're right. Well, he's got to shoot.
Well, sure, anytime you got to have a chance to win, you have to shoot.
And this carries with it some kind of position if he makes it. Well, he got him well, that was a big help because that's his hill ball.
Yeah, but
he's a little lucky that happened. Well, here I play position for the 12-ball bank right now.
12-ball.
No, I mean, you like playing for the 4?
Yeah, because the 12 goes in the corner and the 12 could put you on the 15.
Okay, well.
Unless he didn't have the angle to get there.
Okay, Shannon needs all of them.
Well, you can only get them one at a time, Grady.
Well, I like to get the 3 that are in the middle of the table, the 4, 5, 1, and then go from there. You know, if I get an angle to get on the 15, fine. If I don't, maybe I can play a 2-rail bank on the 14 or a 1-railer or something.
I don't know why he did what he just did.
He must not be able
to get straight.
Now, Corey might, he's looking at the 1 ball. I just knocked the 5 out of here and kill it with a high ball and just play from here. Now, this is not the right shot.
This kid's shooting because he wants to break him again. He likes that breakers.
Well, I can't wait to see it myself.
Especially on a hill game. He made it.
Off to 15.
He made it.
Okay. Well, it's hill. Yeah, that's all. Corey's break.
Well, we're at hill, and it's the hill
I'll make a prediction here. Is he going to hit him hard again?
And I believe he's going to whack him in rotation again. But I have a funny feeling he might make a ball on his break.
Well,
it's going to be very interesting.
If he makes a ball on the break and runs out, Shannon will be mumbling to himself for years afterwards, I think.
He might be in total shell shock. And why he's using his break, I can't understand it, because he is moving very well when the game is being played.
Well, he's from
not
Philadelphia. They're
mistakes.
strange people, Johnny. They had a guy come in the pool room one day when it was 10 degrees outside, and they put up $1,000 against one shoe, and they beat the guy and sent him out into the cold with one shoe. They like pain and suffering there. Well, all I can tell you is that's the way I'd like to lose. Haven't you lost some matches where you really played good, where a guy did a regular conventional break on you and broke them perfect, and you had to gamble trying to get out of it, and you didn't quite do it, and the guy ran out of you?
Oh, sure.
I'd a lot rather have a guy doing this break. He's doing.
You know who was famous for doing that? Clem and Squirrel.
Yeah.
They
Great
were
one-market player, yeah.
very offensive.
Yeah. Now look, he's smiling, but
I've got to see this again, so just to keep believing it.
yeah, I know. Well, here we go.
No, he didn't make it.
Yes, you got safe again.
No, but look, he didn't leave anything on Corey's side. On Shannon's side. LeBron is smiling. He's never seen anything like it.
But I'll tell you something, according to the way they look, Mr. Corey could still be in trouble over here.
I don't see how. Look at, he's got all of most
Yeah,
of
but
the balls.
it don't seem like anything goes in his pocket. I mean, Shannon looks like he could come off that 14, go behind the 5, and just keep him up there. Or, again, am I looking wrong?
I don't know what he's looking at doing here. I don't think he has.
Well, I wouldn't mess with too much down here. That could be the match, because I believe there's 12 more banks.
Well, if the 12 banks on this relatively easy equipment, these are pretty easy to turn into the pocket, you know?
If the 12 banks, he's gone.
And he carries with it position on the 6th ball, right? All right. He's got one ball. I like playing position for the 3 ball. Now,
Well,
you got to be careful where he gets on the 3, or he won't be able to get another ball.
Yeah. You definitely have to get on the 3 ball first, yeah. I think you go nice 2 rails with the 3 under the 8 ball. Get a good angle where you could cross the table.
Okay, let's see. Well, the worst that could happen, if he doesn't get the right angle, he gets 98 next shot.
Yeah. That's why he's in Shannon's is a bad spot right now.
This is okay. He can just come 2 rails, can't he?
He might also be able to get him on the 7.
Well, I don't know. Let's see.
Well, he's trying it.
3 rails. Maybe.
No,
I thought it laid for 2 rails.
Yeah, he played my shot. That's the way I liked it.
He's playing for 5, but the 1 and 7, very easy.
I don't think Shannon's going to see the table again.
No, probably not. Corey is a great ball striker, Johnny, and, he's got a lot of confidence in his ball running ability.
He only needs 4. If he ever drew back and touched that, well, he ain't going to do that, but if he gets on a 4 ball, he's in real good
He
shape.
can draw around. Can he bring the cue ball back between the 4 and 15 after hitting the rail?
Yeah, and get the 4.
He's playing for 4.
No, he's playing for 3 now.
No, Shannon has 1.
Oh, Shannon
He made
does
one
have
for Shannon on the break.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nice shot.
Now, I would go to win it with he could play the 15 first.
Yeah. He better move some balls out of his pocket.
Well,
Are we going to do an interview?
I'm not, because...
Well, I'll do it if you have to go. And listen, I'm so proud of your performance this tournament. I think the romanticism and the mystique of them doing a nice article and you being undefeated go hand in hand, and all of us are proud of your accomplishments and the well-deserved accolades by that nice article. And meanwhile, Corey's got some serious business here. He still needs 3.
I believe he needs 2.
No, he needs 2 more. Remember, he made one for Shannon on the
Yeah.
break.
Oh, that's right. He needs 2 more balls. He's got
But
the
he's perfect. The 9
yeah,
goes and then the 4.
9-4.
Yeah, this is all over. He needs 1. Well, Johnny, I want to tell you what a pleasure it's been to work with you again, and I wish you good luck in your match. I'll try to come down and watch a bit of it.
Well, I'm going to try hard. For
Well,
an
I'd
old
love to-
man, I'm not doing bad. I'm happy. And the match is over.
Well, go ahead and get you some practice in. That's a huge match, and like I said, good luck, and thanks for everything. And we'll have Corey up here to do an interview in just a moment.
All right, it was great, Grady.
We're going to take a short break. We'll rejoin you in just a moment. And good luck, Johnny. I really mean that. Okay, the room is still a titter with what just occurred on our featured table. Corey DEUEL, talented young champion now residing in Columbus, Ohio, broke the balls hard all 4 of his breaks as he defeated talented champion Shannon DAULTON. I got to ask you, Corey, not only did you play great, but do you have a nickname for that new break of yours? And you need to tell all of us about it.
Oh, I don't have a name for it. I was practicing at home, and I made a ball in my hole a lot like that. I'm surprised I didn't make a ball in my hole, but it seems like the cue ball goes to the other side, and all the balls will...
We noticed that. In fact, the last game you had him on a little trouble, and he sold out, and you made a nice bank shot and an eventual perfect run out. Do you intend to use that break for the remainder of the tournament?
Well, I've just been doing it on, players that are better than me to maybe get like... I don't want to be in so much of a moving game. I want to be in a shootout with them.
Well, that certainly starts the fireworks properly if that's your intention. Well, we thought your offense was perfect. Maybe you did shoot a couple of lower percentage shots than you should have, but I mean, your shot making was terrific. You got out of some trouble, and I want to tell us about that one shot on game number 6 where you're trailing 3-2, and it looked to us like he made a good break, and you looked at it for maybe 10 seconds, and all of a sudden you made not 1 ball but 2. Did you do exactly what you were trying to do with that shot?
Yeah, that was a dead combination. If I made contact with that, I think it was the 11 ball, banking the 8 into it. The 6 was I think it was a 6. Whatever went in, I figured it would go. And I wanted to follow the cue ball around 3 rails, maybe get safe. I didn't hit the safety, but I made the shot.
Right. Well, anyway, I don't know what to say. The whole room is just mesmerized by what they just saw. Johnny Ervolino and I did the commentary on that great match, and we've been playing the game for probably 70 years between the 2 of us, and neither one of us ever saw that before. So it's interesting. You're not planning to do that in your next straight pool tournament, are you? Break them like that?
No.
I'm just kidding you.
Actually, I was playing I play a lot of 8-ball, and it seemed like if I didn't make a ball playing 8-ball when I hit the 8-ball break, it seemed like all the balls would cluster up on that one side. And I thought to myself, that's a lot of balls on my side in one pocket. So I figured I can run out and he can't.
Well, as I look back on it, out of your 4 breaks, you really only left him a shot once, right? Am I right on that?
Yeah, did he run out, though?
No, the first game, and he only ran 2, right? But so it worked. Well, at any rate, thanks for another great performance at the championship level, and it looks to us at Accu-Stats like you have a great chance to win this tournament, and we wish you continued good luck. So,
I'll need it.
well, thanks a lot, Corey. We really appreciate it. And with that, we'll wish all of you a good day.